What's going on, YouTube? Well, I'm back. Sorry for the long delay on between last video and this one. It has just been real hectic. Trying to get a lot of personal things taken care of, and it's just really time consuming. And then when I do have some downtime, I'm trying to just kind of gather myself and get ready for the following week. I understand. I guess if you want to have a YouTube channel, you got to make videos in order for people to continue to follow you, and I truly understand that. And for that reason, I apologize. I do want to get better. I do want to get more subscribers, and I know in order for me to do that, I got to continue to put out content. So, as of the last video, if everybody watched it, that which was my the Wasser 1063 project video. I believe I had mentioned it was either in that video or the one before that if I hit 500 subscribers, that I was going to do, in my opinion, what I considered something epic. Like when I hit the 200 subscriber mark, I did the big AR shoot. And if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend that you go see that video. There's actually two parts to the video. There's the one that's called the day before the big AR shoot, which I kind of show all the ARs in detail and specs and so on and so forth, which if you want to check it out, you can. And then the actual shoot, the second part of it. I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, but like I said, if I get 500 there, I'm going to do something, in my opinion, which is epic. And right now, at the time when I did that video, I was at about 200 and I don't know, about 201, 202. As of right now, I'm about 260, I think, 259, 260. So I mean, still got a long ways to get there. Hoping to hit it. I've recently here in the last couple of weeks have gained some subscribers, and I want to thank you guys for that. Like I said, I encourage you guys to check out some of my other videos. I understand some of my earlier videos were, well, for lack of a better term, pretty garbage, pretty crappy, due to the fact that just terminologies and stuff. And I still to this day get a lot of comments from people just, I don't know, I guess obviously they just watched my first ever firearm related video, which is, it's called the gun collection part 1, or just I think it's called the gun collection, and or gun and ammo collection, I'm sorry. And I was using a lot of wrong verbiage, and I continue to get hammered and beat down comments and stuff about that. I encourage people, check out my other videos. I believe that my verbiage has gotten much better. I'm really trying to know my firearms and everything with my firearms, and anything that I'm doing a review or just showing you as much as possible. So before you guys, people out there who are hating, take a look at my other videos, and I believe I haven't improved. But anyway, like I said, once you get that 500 mark reached, like I said, I'm gonna do something pretty cool, in my opinion. I'm gonna take some tannerite. I've got some tannerite just kind of put away, and I gotta find somebody who will let me go on their property and blow something up, and that's what I'm gonna do. So, and in one hand, I'm really excited to do that. On the other hand, I'm kind of nervous because I've never done something like that. But hey, man, it's gonna be pretty cool. So, anyway, enough of that. Let's get on with the video. Now, tonight's video is a little bit different than gun related. Like I said it before, this is the video I was contemplating on doing, because I've noticed that a lot of my subscribers want to see gun related. But this, in my opinion, is pretty freaking cool. And as the title entails, this is going to have a flash torch / laser in it. And what is that? Well, a while back, I don't know, probably about 2 years ago, I was just Googling and just kind of messing around. And some people also at the work were talking about lasers. And I'm like, we have all seen lasers on our guns, and just sometimes you get the little pointy lasers you mess with your cats with, stuff like that. Well, people were telling me there were some actual cool lasers out there that do more than just that. And so I researched it. Well, I found a company out there that sells these high-powered lasers. How high-powered are they? Well, when you buy the laser, when you go to the website to try to buy these lasers, there's a disclaimer that you have to fill out. And it basically states that, you agree that you will not shine these in anyone's eyes. Also, that these things range, now especially the one that I've got, and I'll get into in a second, it ranges up to 37,000 feet. What is that? A little bit over 5,000, a little bit over 5,000 feet or something like that in a mile. So you're looking at close to 7 miles that this laser can shine into the air. I've even heard some stories where it can actually be seen from space. I don't know if that's true or not, but even so, it's nuts. So, when you buy this laser, there's a disclaimer that you got to fill out that, hey, that you realize that if you do something, you can go to jail. That's pretty crazy, So, anyway, the name of the company is called Wicked Laser. Is the place I got it from. And I want to give you a little bit of history about, well, not history, but a little bit of information about Wicked Laser. Okay, Wicked Laser is a company that is based out of Japan. And they make all these different types of not just lasers, but they also make something, what I'm going to show you here in a second. It's called a flash torch, which is a flashlight, but it's a really ass-kicking, high-powered flashlight. And there's a reason why they call it a flash torch. I'm going to show you that. But one of their best all-time sellers, and they sell different varieties of lasers, but their best all-time seller they got is one that's called the Spider 3, and it's called the Spider 3 Arctic Blue. Now, the Arctic Blue, like I said, I didn't go really deep into a lot of research, but according from what I've seen, these lasers, I guess there are some that are a little bit more powerful, but these lasers right here are so powerful that it can burn retinas, it can burn eyes, it will burn through anything. It's a 2-watt laser. It has, now some people like who watch this video who know about lasers and technical aspect may know what this is, but it's a 445 nanometer, which it says that the 445 represents the wavelength, which makes the laser blue. I guess different colors. Now, there is a ban. Now, I bought this laser, like I said, I want to say it was at least 2 years ago. But I guess apparently from then till now, there was some kind of a ban on this laser. And you cannot buy this laser anymore from Wicked Laser. The only way you would probably be able to get this laser is if you went to somebody who was maybe selling one on eBay or Amazon or something like that. You're not going to be able to get a brand new laser, period, from them. There is a ban on these lasers. They cannot be shipped anymore. So, let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, it's classified as a class 4 laser, which again I don't know for sure what that means. I guess different classifications for the laser, but I mean the laser is just it's an amazing laser, and it's pretty pricey. When I bought it back then, it was about $300 for a laser. You would wonder, why would you spend that kind of money on a laser, Why do we spend money on a bunch of stuff that we buy? It's just something cool. And here in a minute, when I do some demonstrations, you'll see. Now, when I bought it, this is kind of useless information, but I'll tell you anyways. When I bought the laser, due to the fact that it came from Japan, when I ordered it, it took almost 3.5 months for the laser to get from there to here. So, but I guess that doesn't really matter anymore, that you can't get it from them anymore. Anyway, so let's go ahead and let me get into. Unfortunately, this is not like an unboxing video. This is just a video about the laser. So let me show you what came with. I know I have the owner's manual and instruction guide somewhere. I put all that stuff away, but I just didn't feel like digging through a bunch of stuff to find it. But let me show you what the basic model that when you get the laser, what you get with it. Okay, I've got it all set up over here. All right, so the first thing you're gonna get is, you know, this is the. It's got an internal battery. There's no battery that you take out, and I'm assuming it's obviously an internal rechargeable. I guess that's a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, I guess bad thing is if it ever goes out on the inside, you know, don't think you can replace it because it's part of the unit. But this is the charging unit that comes with it. They also send you, which I highly recommend. You don't want to try to fool around with these lasers, okay? These things get into your eyes. There's no joke about them hurting you. But they send you, okay, it's got its own little pouch, a pair of glasses. Now these are not just regular safety glasses. These are like, they're like tinted, you know. And I've put, every time I use this laser, I do put them on, and it's got their, it says Wicked Laser on it. You better put them on when you use it, whether it's inside or outside. Because I'm telling you, this thing is extremely bright. So this is what you get, you know, with it, base model. Also, now this stuff here I'm fixing to show you, these are something I bought extra, and I think I just bought them because they were at that time saying they were not going to have these anymore, and so I bought them just so I could have them. These, okay, these are different lenses. I'll open them up. I'm not going to take each one out. I was going to go ahead and put each one on and show you kind of the effects, but you know, I kind of felt that was kind of, you know, kiddie, and you guys wouldn't. We're here to see the actual laser and see what it can do. But these are, like I said, are different lenses, and that you can put on it. Okay, I know it's not going to show you much, but these are the different types of lasers, and each one of them will kind of basically throw out a different type of pattern. You know, there's some that throw like breaks the laser up into like, you know, a million dots, you know, and there's another one that, you know, breaks it in like a cross, like, you know, and like a horizontal line, you know, so stuff like that. And then this is the another one, you know, basically the same thing, just you know, different types, and it does different patterns. And these were not, from what I understand, you can still buy these if you do find the laser and you do want these. You can still buy these from the company. You just cannot get the actual laser from them anymore, because whatever band, I'm not sure what it is. So here's the laser. Okay, this laser is, like I said, it's called the Spider 3 Arctic Blue laser, and this laser here, even though it's, you know, not an unboxing, this laser is pretty much brand new. I've only taken it out of the case maybe twice, something like that. It almost, you know, for you Star Wars guys, you know, it almost feels like it's a lifesaver, you know, lightsaber or whatever you call that thing. You know, it just kind of got that feel to it. And when you turn it on, when I show you, you're almost going to think like it is. It's pretty freaking cool. So anyway, let's go from the top to bottom. Here is the power switch. It turns it on. And here is where you unscrew this cap. Okay, you unscrew the cap, and here is your battery that it takes. I don't remember, you know, what this exact, you know, model is of battery, but it's a rechargeable battery, and it goes in, and, you know, pretty much just, you know, screw your cap back on, and you're good to go. Now, this laser has actual. You just can't turn on the power button, and the laser comes on. There's actually two major safety features that come with this, so that nobody can just pick it up and turn it on, or pick it up and turn it on. First one is this little, you can see this little button that kind of protrudes. Basically, if you, well, I'm not going to take it off because it's in there tightly, and that's what it should be. This is if this can be removed. It's almost like a little pin. takedown pin, I guess you could say, but it removes all the way. If this pin is not in the laser will not work at all, period. So, you know, I guess, you know, like if you get a little kid or something and you want to yank it out or whatever, but mine, I've never taken it out, and I promise you, it ain't gonna, I mean, I'd have to try to pry it out to get it to come out. Alright, so that's the first one. Well, like I said, let me take a look at the rest. Like I said, it says Spider 3. Then it says Arctic right there. Then on this side has the Wicked Laser logo. Also, here is, get it to focus in for y'all. There is the specs, or I guess not specs, but information. So if you really seriously want to get one, you know, you can, I guess, hopefully the light's not too bright and you can see the numbers and item number and stuff if you're trying to get one. Also, here is the, when you turn, this is the power button that turns it on. When you turn it on, I'll show you in a second, this will light up. And then this is to go through the different modes. Then on this side, let's see here. And on this side, you'll notice there underneath or above the logo, there's little lenses, and that will tell you that when it's on. Then here's the front end of it, pretty sturdy. And then here is where you would unscrew these caps. Okay, like this. Unscrew the cap, and then you would put any other, you know, lens that if you get the accessory pack with it. Now this is the standard lens that come with it. Now also when you buy those lenses, they're going to have little patterns. So if you're not for sure which one does what, if you'll take a look on the side of each one, they'll have little patterns on it, and it kind of will tell you what it's meant to do. So anyway, now I'm going to take this outside here in a minute. It's dark outside and I want to give you more better detail, but I'm going to show you some real quick things now what this thing can do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here just off camera. Sorry for keep going off camera, folks. The reason I'm doing that because I'm just trying to set this up real quick to show you so we can take it outside and do some really cool demonstration. So basically, we're going to take this piece of paper and we're going to burn it. Now, it does take a few, I wouldn't say a few minutes, but it's not going to be instantaneously, but it will burn it. There are some cool videos on YouTube where people have done some really cool things with this laser. I think there's a video on there where somebody set up like 100 balloons, you know, and they turned it on and it popped all the way through it, even into the wall. It's pretty cool. But anyway, we're just going to show you real quick here how this works. So, in order to turn on the laser, okay, I'm going to get the, I should have had these at the standby, but I didn't, because I don't want to get blinded in the eyes. Guess I'll just kind of put these right here for now, get them ready. Now, in order to turn on the laser, what you're going to do, is the first thing you can do is you're going to turn on this, hit this button, and then this power light will come on when you turn the light on back here. Okay, you see that? Okay. Now there's a code that you need to do. See how these are blinking? What you got to do is you got to hit this power button 3 times real quick and then 2 long ones in order for the laser to come on. If you don't do it right, the laser will not come on. So it's 1, 2, 3, then 1, then 2. And voila, there she is. She's on. So, I don't want to point it directly. Trust me when I tell you it's on. I don't know if you can see the beam, but you'll see it when we go outside. Now I want to show you what it will do when you try to burn a piece of paper. So we'll get it up here, and you should see it start to smoke here in, I don't know, in a few seconds. But, you know, I did this off camera, and she started smoking, so don't make a liar out of me, laser. Come on now. Alright. Well, of course, when you want it to do what you want it to do, it doesn't do anything. So let me try it It may have, if I'm not mistaken, I think you may have to have a certain lens put on. Oh, wait a minute. You know what it is? There's a setting on here. I'm sorry. There's a setting of high and low power. I think I have it on the lowest power. That's why. So in order to increase it, you hit this button again and hold it down, and it will increase. All right. There we go. There it goes. Now look at it. Now she's burning. Now she's burning. That's what it was. I had it on the lowest setting. All right. Now she's burning. Yeah, I was wondering why wasn't doing anything. But yeah, see, it's burning holes, making holes in this paper fast now. You know, hopefully this is not blinding the camera. So, yeah, it will burn, and it will burn quick. So, it has 3 settings on here. It has, and I'll show you better when we get outside with it. It has a low setting, a high setting. Oops, sorry. It has a low setting, a high setting, and it also has a strobe setting. That laser, I don't know if I said it at the beginning of the video. I can't remember. That laser, whenever I bought it, runs around $300 with shipping and everything. And then I ended up buying the additional lenses, and that was another $50, so around $350. A little pricey for a laser, you know, because you would say what you would use it for. I just like it. I think it's pretty cool. So, the next thing that I bought from them is another thing. I'm going to do another video later on. I've collected quite a few different weird things through the time when I was buying things. And one of the other things I've bought, which I'll try, if you guys want me to, you can let me know at the end of the video with your comments, is I've been collecting flashlights, you know, and thinking about doing a video from the lowest to the highest one I got. But, so this one would be in it, but since it's came from Wicked Lasers and it kind of does the same thing, I thought maybe I would just include it in this video. They sell a thing called the flash torch. And let me come over there and get it. Oh, also, sorry. The laser also comes, the laser also comes with this really cool sturdy carrying case. It says Wicked Lasers on it. It's pretty hefty. You know, just kind of sets in there, you know, like this. I usually set it downside with the lens down, and you know, you can it's got a little thing where you can put it on your belt or whatever. So, okay. So now getting on to the flash torch. Here's the case for the flash torch, and it has a long deal. Now I have to make a quick what's the word I'm looking for? A real quick reprieve of what I said. I showed you the wrong charger in the beginning. The actual charger for the for the laser, for that battery that I showed you, oops, I'm sorry, is this one. I'm sorry, it's this one. This is the one that comes with the Wicked Laser. Okay. The other one I showed you, the long one, it actually goes into this. This is the flash torch. Okay. This is the flash torch. This right here, and here's where it says flash torch on it, and it even says it right there. It says caution, hot surface, and trust me, this is a hot surface. This is a 4100 lumen, 100. It has a 100 watt halogen light inside here. There are tons of videos on YouTube with this thing. This thing literally, I've seen it. There was a video where a guy actually boiled an egg, put a little pan with some water and boiled the egg. I believe it because this thing is extremely, lives up to the name of flash torch. Now this one has an internal battery. This one, what you do is there's a little thing, you just pull it up right here and plug it in and charges the battery. Now this one doesn't have any kind of safety setting. I guess I would probably have put one on here because trust me, you don't want a little kid to get a hold of this and just think it's a regular flashlight and turn it on. They will burn their eyebrows. I mean, burn their eyes. This is extremely bright and extremely hot. So This thing is really cool. So it has its power button back here. It's got that one single bulb, that 100 watt halogen bulb. And this thing lives up to its name extremely well, flash torch. So what we'll do is I'm going to take it outside and show you how bright it is, but I also want to do the burn test with this thing. This thing does the same thing. Now, this does not come with any kind of glasses, but you know what? Because I'm going to do an up close and personal demonstration, I'm going to put the laser glasses on because I'm telling you, I don't want to get my eyes burnt with this thing. Alright, so what you do is just turn it on, and it comes on. Now, this also has 3 settings. I have it on the highest. Woo, my God. And when this thing, you'll see this paper real fast start to smoke. Okay. Alright, paper. Come on, there it goes. Alright, well, once again, it wants to... Man, it just burnt some paper before it, I think I have it on the highest setting. Alright, let me check. Let me double check here. Yeah, that's the highest setting. There we go. Alright, well, this thing, I promise you, will burn paper. Now, I don't understand why it's not wanting to cooperate right now. You know? There it goes. You see it smoking? There it goes. It just took a little bit. There it goes. She's doing its thing. It's burning. Oh, yeah. Real fast. Yeah, let me turn the stain off. Yeah, this thing is no joke, man. This thing is for real. I'm telling you, it's legit. And you know what? The funny thing is, even though I pray, you know, I'm going to look at the video here in a second and hope I wasn't burning nobody's eyes with that. But even with these on, this thing was still extremely bright. So, wow. Amazing. All right, so let's get to the fun part. Let's take this outside and let me show you the laser, and let me show you the light, and show you what they are, how they do out there. And we'll, you know, just hopefully it'll do it justice and show you how far this thing can go. And just go from there. So we'll be right back. Alright, everybody. So I have to, in order to be able to film this first, so, right, got to do the little night vision first. And then what I'll do is when I get ready to show each one, I'll have to come over and kick that off so you guys can see it. So the first thing we'll do basically is I'm just going to go ahead and show the flash torch and how bright this thing is. And I mean, because you saw what it did with paper. This thing, like I said, you don't want to be in front of it when it's turned on, because it's, like I said, it's pretty freaking bright for 4100 lumens at 100 watt halogen bulb. That's pretty awesome. So anyways, it's dark here. I kind of live in a kind of gated community, so you know, I'm not able to be as free with some of the stuff I do. So I mean, hopefully none of my neighbors will see this, freak out, and call the cops or whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and shine it, you know, kind of show it towards my back gate and some stuff to show you how bright it is. And then we'll do the laser. So let me come over here real quick. I got to turn off the night setting. Give me a second. I want to make sure I don't hit the wrong button. Where is it? There it is. Alright, so now you can't see nothing. So now we'll go ahead and turn on the flashlight, or the flash torch. Alright, so there it is. Alright, so I think that's I don't believe that's the highest setting. I think that may be the, yeah, that was the medium, that's the low, and that's the bright. So, I mean, it's bright. Trust me when I tell you, this thing is extremely bright. Like I said, I don't want to, kind of walk with the camera a little bit at the same time. I could shine it over here because my neighbors actually don't live there. There's nobody lives there no more. So, that is a pretty bright flashlight. And so I have some other ones that are considered to be more powerful, more lumens, but for the money, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it wasn't too terribly expensive. But this thing it's more along. Let me kill the light and turn back on the night. Here we go. There we go. The reason I bought this was more for the cool factor, because, you know, like I said, it burns so hot and so bright, and that's why I bought it. So now let's get to the laser, which I think is the most coolest. Okay, so now what I'm gonna have to do is excuse the camera. I'm the only one out here, so you know, I'm gonna try to get you the best shots I can. So remember, in order to be able to turn on the laser, which you turn it on the back button here first. All right, there's your button right there. Then here's the lights that are blinking. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There you go. All right, let me come over here real quick and turn off the. All right. Now let's get this bad boy. See if we can get this thing on camera. All right, where is she at? All right. So here's the laser right here. All right, I gotta see if I can get this out here for you guys a little bit more. Like I said, bear with me on the camera work. I'm trying to do this to where you guys can all. There it is. Can you guys see that? Hopefully this is picking up on camera. Ooh. So, let me see here. There we go. That's what it was. I keep forgetting about the settings on this thing. So, anyway, take a look at this thing, and this thing will go on for infinity. Look at that. Now that's hitting my tree. That's why it stopped. But this thing, that's the side of my fence. Like I said, it's advertised that this thing can go almost 37,000 feet. Now obviously when you point this, it's not gonna, you know, you're not gonna be able to see that infinite laser, so to speak. But that's what it is. It kind of looks like it gets cut off about, I don't know, 1,000 feet in the air, but I know you're not gonna be able to see this, but when there's some trees. Let's see here. Can you see? Okay, there you go. Now I know because of this camera angle, you're not gonna be able to see this very well, but where this thing is stopping, where you guys are seeing it stop, I would say that's at least a mile away. Okay, and it stops against some trees, and so this thing, I mean, it's just so freaking cool, you know. This laser is just amazing, you know. I guess if you wanted to send SOS, you know, or communicate with the guys upstairs or out in the outer space or whatever, you know, you could do that. So anyway, there it is. That is freaking cool. If you can get a hold of one of these, hold on, I'm gonna get back to the night mode here. Wow, this thing is bright. The camera, I promise you, the camera will not do this thing justice of what it really can do. It's just amazing. So I'm gonna turn it off. But if you guys can track one of these down, these Wicked Lasers Arctic Blue Spider 3, man, I highly recommend you get one of these things. It's just, if you've got, you know, if you can, you know, throw that kind of money around, it's pretty freaking cool. You know, it'd be awesome if you could strap this thing to one of your firearms, you know, and you wanted to do some long range shooting. You would definitely nail it. So anyway, once again, thank you guys very much for watching my videos. It really means a lot to me. I know, like I said, I'm not the greatest, but I do it because I love it, and I do it because, you know, I want to make everybody happy out there. You know, I know that sounds kind of corny, but it's the truth. Before I go, my battery's getting ready to die. I just wanted to ask a question. You know, if you notice that on my videos, a lot of people, that I have more than just gun videos. I have cooking videos, I have eating challenge videos, just, you know, vacation when me and my wife went on vacation, other things. I would like to seriously get into, I'd like to start doing them, but to be honest with you, I really got to get in some negative comments, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 months ago. People talking about, you know, why I make those weird videos, and I kind of catered to them, and I stopped making them and putting them on channel. And I'll be honest with you, I enjoy doing those things, you know, and I would like to make more of those videos. You know, I really appreciate and value my subscribers' opinion. So, with that being said, if you guys wouldn't mind putting some comments down in the description, what do you guys think? Do you guys be cool if I started making, you know, cooking videos again and just, you know, whatever videos, you know, and putting them on this channel? Tell me what you think. You know, give me some feedback. You know, I really would appreciate it. You know. Anyway, until next time, thank you guys. I promise that the next video won't be as long a distance between. I definitely want to keep my subscribers happy and satisfied with up and coming new content. But until next time, man, thank you guys so much once again. I appreciate it. Hit the like button. Tell your friends about it. Tell them to subscribe. You know, what's it gonna hurt? You know, you get to see a weird fat dude like me make some cool videos from time to time. So until next time, peace out.